You're back, and this is BuzzChomp, home of fitness and entertainment. I'm Mandy, and we're talking Handmaid's Tale, Season 3, Episode 6, The Household. This is our highlights and the bombshells that were dropped in this episode. I'm Mandy.
I'm Dan.
Subscribe to
BuzzChomp. Woo!
We've got some major bombshells in this episode. First, June going to Washington with the Waterfords. The Waterfords, they're now still pushing to get freaking Nicole back. Serena, I thought maybe Serena was gonna come to June's side. I guess I was being naive or I was being hopeful. Woman is freaking just crazy now. Serena and Fred have banded together and now they're on this mission, this publicity mission. And honestly, Fred is freaking using it to climb the ranks. Washington is scary. This is a major bombshell here. Washington is scary. They're very rigid and very strict. It kind of shows you ooh, Boston's not as bad as Washington at all. We get the bombshell of that they've sewn the handmaid's mouth shut so they can't talk. So messed up. So messed up. The Waterfords and June stay with Commander Wilson's family. They have 5 or 6 children. Yeah, and they still have a handmaid who cannot talk. It's freaking crazy. You see Serena and she just wants that. She's like a crazy woman on a baby mission, and I don't like it. This whole episode is a big wake-up call for June. Even Rita says to it, Serena is one of the architects of Gilead, all because she couldn't have a baby, guys. Remember, she got shot, and that's it. She can't have a baby anymore. So her whole reasoning for Gilead is so she can have a baby. She's that selfish. So I know that June thought she could pull her heartstrings, but no. June cannot pull her heartstrings. Serena's batshit crazy. Fred and Commander Wilson hit it off. Commander Wilson likes Fred. Yeah, Commander Wilson likes Fred. Yes, he's friggin' gay and hitting on Fred. I love it. They freaking hang Martha's. Poor Emily gets castrated. And this big commander in Washington is gay and hitting on Fred. Aunt Lydia, she's for the cause of the sons of Jacob and Gilead. She just wants to help people. That's what she told June. Aunt Lydia is totally and completely disgusted and really affected by the way they treat the handmaids and the way they treat all of them in Washington. This isn't what she signed up for. June asks her, do you want us all to be silent? And she's like, no, I don't. And you can tell that she doesn't and that she's so conflicted in this life path and what she's doing. Aunt Lydia is so conflicted, and her and June have this bonding moment. And I'm I've been thinking that Serena was going to be June's inside woman, but maybe Aunt Lydia, maybe with everything that's happened to Aunt Lydia, she's rethinking her whole role. The biggest bombshell of all, and I've saved it for last, was friggin' Nick. I'm so conflicted with Nick because I love him and I feel like he has helped June so much, but then Serena drops the bombshell of what Nick did. The Gilead wouldn't be here without Nick. I just felt before, Nick was feeling he was a pawn in this and this was the only way that he could live and survive. And then, man, he's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. And it makes sense. Would Serena want a guy that she couldn't trust to be the father of her baby? Probably not. They vet all these people. She knows all about Nick, and so does Fred. So here I am thinking Nick's gonna help June, and maybe the whole reasons why everything that June has done hasn't worked is because of Nick. What if he's sabotaging her? We now find out that he's not this good guy. Sure, he can love her and love Nicole. No, I know they're not giving Nicole back. They're not giving Nicole back. This is crazy. I know we're gonna have a twist here. We have to have another twist. Something has to change. Ooh, this episode was full of bombshells. It was so good. I'm Mandy. Subscribe for more of The Handmaid's Tale and let me know, what do you think of this whole thing? What do you think of the bombshell of Nick? Are you as devastated as I am? Thanks for watching BuzzChomp.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Share.
Woo!